Hello and welcome, my beautiful Scorpios, my beautiful water sign. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 1st to the 7th, year of 24. Yes, we're in that brand new year. So your download message is expect things to get better than you ever expected. So any situations or struggles or challenges or really busy times you might be dealing with at this present moment, things are going to work out. If you've been planning for something for a while, and you've been a little bit dubious, a little bit doubtful, know that things will even be better. You might be thinking things are going to be good, things are going to work out, but they're even going to be more than you had expected. So this is beautiful energy to start off your reading. Coming in with your first oracle message, your first energy card, you've got Field of Dreams. So, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of your pure potential. So this is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside, others. Be clear about your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs right now. Concentrate on your best life, regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell, right? You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. Right now, you're going to reap what you have sown. Dream big, my beautiful Scorpios. Dream beautiful. Take action and tend to your garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. This is all about how you're moving forward here in a progressive, positive way, and things are going to be better than you actually had expected. Coming in with that, you've got the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Knight of Swords, and you have the beautiful star card. So again, with the Field of Dreams, you're going to be dreaming big. Reach for the stars, because basically you have the ability to shine your light, make your mind up what you want to do, Scorpio, and go after it. I think you're the headliner on your own stage. Remember that. You are your own headliner. So stand out there, promote yourself, shine in your light. This could be you out there promoting, negotiating, and letting the powers that be know who you are and what you're made of. So don't be afraid, my beautiful Scorpios, to shine your light and dream big. This is usually, wishes are going to come true here. Be careful in the process, because the Knight of Swords says you could be charging quickly towards something. Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. Read between the lines before the ink hits the paper. Use caution. Don't make any rash decisions, snap decisions, or sign anything too quickly till you're very careful about what you are reading and signing to. This is a card that says just take caution as you move forward. The Page of Pentacles, good news coming in, my friend, about money. You could be hearing good news about a check coming in, an inheritance coming in, a refund, a bonus. Anything can be happening here. It can even be unexpected money. But I think you're going to hear good news about money, and it's going to be better than you ever expected. So this is great. Coming in with your next oracle message, your next energy card, you've got the Thinker. So you're going to strategize right now, and you're going to be more analytical and more logical about situations in your life this week. You're trying to assess something and figure something out. Right now, you're going to be, I just see you with your hand on your chin on your hand, thinking about something. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus right now for you. So take things at face value and follow the logical path. Don't try to stir up the status quo and shift things in a different direction right now. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Okay, so things are exactly as they seem. Okay, so look at them straight in the face. You have all the information you need right now, but keep it simple. Okay, and you're going to win the game right now. Right now, calculated action is called for. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperity right now. This is important for you to do. Discuss things, communicate. Okay, you might be suffering from analysis paralysis too. Maybe your thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. For some of you, you might be giving up. Give your mind a rest. Do some creative exercise or meditate. If you've been doing too much of this, then this is what you need to do. Okay, soon you'll come to your senses, and that aha moment will bring some new clarity. So some of you will be strategizing, and maybe some of you will be overdoing it. Okay. Now, coming in with your next row, which could be the middle of the week or what's happening right now, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, and the Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords is showing up for a lot of other signs too. So basically, I think you're leaving a situation that was disappointing and wasn't really giving you what you wanted, and you weren't happy. You felt deceived. You felt held down. You felt betrayed. You felt stabbed in the back. Whatever the situation is, there's nowhere to go but up, and you are. You're changing things. Things are going to be better than you expected. You've thought about a situation here, and you're moving forward, Scorpio, in a brand new direction. Now that can be literally moving, relocating where you're living. It can be moving forward in your job, your career, and a project you're working on that was disappointing to you, and you're changing that. You're going forward in a new direction, and it's going to be a better one. Things and tough times are going to be over. Those disappointing times will end. You need to show some resistance this week. You might be having an issue with somebody where you're going to have to, you might have to retract. Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion, because you may regret the words you throw out, and you can't take what you say back. So you might have to retract and, look at things in a kinder, compassionate, more forgiving and understanding manner. That's what the Strength card is about. The resistance to go out there and not spewed off things that you shouldn't be saying, okay? Because you get caught up in the moment and you get triggered. So my beautiful Scorpios, try to initiate some patience and some tolerance right now this week. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me, what's to say about the Wheel of Fortune? It means good karmic energy coming your way. Ride that Wheel of Fortune, my beautiful Scorpios. You deserve the rewards coming in, and things are going to end up bigger and better than you thought. This is good karma. This is, being able to go forward and know that things are going to work out in your favor. You've thought about things. You've planned some things to work out for the better, and this is what's happening right now. So this is all about, good luck and good karma coming your way, and a twist of fate. This is your destiny. That whatever you're doing right now is supposed to happen. Okay. Expect and enjoy beneficial new opportunities coming your way. It's the optimal time to make big and even small changes in your life. Take that leap with the knowledge that everything's going to work well for you. Any blocks, remember we talked about this, any old blocks that are going to be lifting, and everything now is going to move forward for you. Okay, if recent events have shook your faith, things are going to improve. You're going to see some rapid improvement and in the investment that you're making into something. Beautiful. Coming in next, you have the Pleasure card. Why wouldn't you? You've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Star. Amazing energy. You're going to hear good news about finances. This is about moving forward here and being able to find pleasure in the things that you're doing. I think you're making choices that are going to improve your life in general. Are you taking life too seriously, though, and intensively? This is a wake-up call to look towards life in a lighter way. Seek the lightheartedness in this time. Focus on what would make you happy right now. Schedule activities that you find pleasure in, okay? And open yourself to that. In search for a better life, something happens along the way. We forget how to find real pleasure in what we do rather than just being diverted from every day. Life can be overwhelming, my beautiful Scorpios, and our rational minds seem to need every available minute of our time to be able to cope, all right? And coping with the demands out there. Pleasure has taken a back seat for some of you maybe, and there is a pattern of it now forming destructive tendencies such as binge drinking rather than simply having a wine or two with friends. If something's worrying you, okay, you need to realize that you can move forward in a new direction right now, okay? And you can make things better, and that means having some fun, doing what you need to do to relax yourself. Okay, it could be a happy and contented mental mood when entering somewhere. Okay, think about it. How is your mind right now? Think about what could make you happy. You've had some struggles here, but now it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Coming in next, you have that Four of Cups. You have the Moon, which is the Pisces energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces, and the Tower card. Well, maybe something happened here with the Pisces that, you're going to have to make amends with and build a new foundation with, because maybe you lost your cool with somebody. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that, because it is a general reading. But maybe for some of you, it might be applicable. Pisces is getting out of your head. Pisces is not allowing yourself to get up in your head and worry. Trust your instincts, your gut feeling, your intuition, because you have all the resources at your fingertips to move forward. You might need to do a bit more research. There could be a secret you find out in the background, but you're quite, how can I say it? You're quite clairvoyant yourself, Scorpio, and you have that ability to be psychic as well. And looking into the background, having those gut feelings that something's going on, you're going to find out. Okay, you have that ability to find that out. Remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, and when that moon comes out, it illuminates everything to show you a clear sight line. It won't be long, and you'll be able to get rid of this feeling that you've had lately of the Ten of Swords, and you're moving forward in a new direction to take a big, fresh breath of air. The Four of Cups says you felt as though you were missing out on an opportunity. You felt you were standing in one place, and not being able to see the forest for the trees. This is a card that says stay open-minded. Be open-minded to change. It might be big change. Be open-minded to doing things differently. Don't get yourself stuck in that box thinking, well, this is what I'm going to do, and then it becomes a pattern. This is about moving ahead and being open-minded, and you'll get out of that feeling of missing out on an opportunity and being stuck. The Tower comes in and means there's going to be sudden change. And yeah, something drastically has happened that shook your world, that's had to make you get up and move in a new direction. But you are, and the worst is over. You realize by rebuilding a new foundation and moving on is going to be the best decision that you've made in a long time. So the Tower is something drastically happens, something changes very quickly, and you are now in the process of rebuilding a new beginning. And I like the Tower because sometimes we need to have our life shaken up a little bit to go in a new direction that actually is better than we expected. Right? That's what you got here. So I'm shuffling this deck here to give you the clarifiers for this reading. What do you need to see, know, and expect in addition to these messages you have? So coming in with a Page of Pentacles, what do you have? You have, again, a double message of the Tower. You're moving. You're moving on. You're going in a new direction. You're building a better foundation here. Something happens suddenly, and all of a sudden you're jumping on the bandwagon, and you're doing that. So that's great. The Knight of Wands. Let's see the Knight of Swords. What do we have here with the Knight of Swords? Well, it's the second Knight of Swords because it's right on top of the original base card. So definitely something's happening. You could be charging quickly towards something or having to do something fast. Be careful, with your judgment, and be aware of any pitfalls that you could trip on in the process. This says take your time, but you have to act on something quickly here. This isn't something you can just think about. This is something that you're not going to procrastinate about, but make sure you're careful in the process, because we talked about that with the Knight of Swords. Coming in with your Star card, out there promoting yourself, walking in your light. Things are getting better. You have the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. This is a card that says you need to commend yourself, Scorpio, for what you've pulled off here, what you've accomplished here. And don't give up. Don't just stand there and wait for things just to settle, the dust to settle. Keep moving forward and plan your next move, your next project, your next goal. This is, a card here of great success, but it's also saying don't stop now because you're just getting going. Coming in with the Wheel, you've got the Lovers. The Lovers is about making decisions that could be around your partner or in love or partner in business. It's decisions and choices that you're going to make. You need to be balanced, okay? Remember the Strength card. Compassion, understanding, okay? Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the Roar of the Lion. This could be somebody new coming in, or you could be falling in love with somebody new, or you could be rekindling love in your life right now. But it's basically being balanced in the process. Making a decision and choice that includes that other special person and in your life. Coming in with the Strength card, we have the World. So you're moving, you're traveling, you're definitely going in a new direction. I mean, we have that here. Wow, with the Ten of Swords and the change here happening twice here with the Tower. So you're moving forward. This is going to be like a dream come true for you, whatever you're doing right now. It's the end of one cycle in your life, and it's going to be better, okay? And the beginning of a new one. But you could be planning a trip too, or relocating. Hierophant. Wow. Doing things logically, okay? Maybe you're going to do things in an orderly manner and also in a traditional manner. I think you're going to be meeting new people who get you more, people who understand you better. You could be leaning into your own, they're saying Zen moments, but leaning into your own spiritual moments here. However, sometimes the Hierophant refers to the church. You could be getting invited, or maybe there's going to be some event that's happening within the church, or somebody around you is involved in the church. This is something that's going to be a new beginning for you as well. So you're going to be bringing new people into your circle of life that could be more spiritual, and they walk the same path. This is unity. Beautiful. Coming in next, you have the Four of Cups. You've got the You've got the Nine of Wands. So, when you're thinking that you're not getting ahead, and you're thinking that you're missing out on an opportunity, you don't give up. Okay, this is the Nine of Wands that says, don't roll over, don't back down, stand in your corner and keep going forward. You're creating something new here. You're building a new foundation, and don't relinquish that. Okay, keep moving forward. This is a card that says, don't roll over and don't give up. You'll get the job done. Okay, trust me. Coming in next, you've got the Moon with the Six of Wands. So victory after hard work and struggle. Okay, what have you been doing, Scorpio? What have you been putting your blood, sweat, and tears into? What kind of work have you been applying yourself to, investing your time into? You're going to finally get recognition. Some of you, it could be something that you accomplish that's huge in the form of receiving an award for. You could even be getting public recognition for something that you've been doing. Maybe some of you are working internationally, and you're going to get that acclaim. Coming in on that second Tower card, you got the Magician. So you've got it all here. Basically, Scorpio, the universe is saying, stop worrying. You don't need an extra credit. You don't need to take an extra course. You've got everything right now that you need to move towards your goal here with the Star card. You're moving in a new direction. Things are happening. You need to feel the pleasure and know that things are better than you ever expected. The Magician says you have all the resources, time, effort, support, and maybe even the financial resources to do what you want. But you could be getting some unexpected resources coming in to assist you with this. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios, this is your reading for this week of January the 1st to the 7th. This is a new format. Let me know. Please leave your comments. I read them all the time, and I try to acknowledge them and let you know that I have. This is a more involved reading. It's longer, but I think it's more detailed and better for you. As you know, I've discarded, and I'm not using the intro and the endings anymore, because basically you just want to hear your message, and I want to get it out to you. So on that note, I want you to have a beautiful week and a great remainder to today, and may your week be prosperous, happy, and healthy. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, my beautiful Scorpios, and I'll see you soon.